Welcome to Spotlight. I'm Karen Polka, and I'll be speaking with Dinah Bianchi. Today's show is sponsored by Blue Water Area Transit. Welcome, Dinah, to come back to Spotlight.
Oh, thank you so much, Karen. It's such a pleasure to be here again.
I love talking about music and the Symphony, International Symphony Orchestra. Tell us, there's something coming up for everyone to come and see here in McMorran.
Yes, well, we still have 2 concerts left for our season this year, and the most immediate concert series that's coming up is Symphonic Storm and Stillness. And yeah, really excited about this.
Sounds like really radical, 180 degrees, storms and stillness.
Yes, definitely a dynamic lineup with our music. And there'll be quite a bit of contrast there. So the concert dates are March 22nd at 7:30 p.m. at McMorran, and then Sunday, March 23rd at the Imperial in Sarnia.
Wonderful.
And that's going to be at 3 p.m.
Oh, in the afternoon.
Yes,
wonderful.
Yes, it's nice to have an evening and a matinee.
That's wonderful to be able to have both. And there's your orchestra is just so beautiful. I had the opportunity to listen to the movie scores when you were just down at the Boardwalk Theater.
For At the Movies.
Yeah, at the movies, excuse me, at the movies.
No,
and just the combination of the beautiful music and then also having some of the illustrations along the screen. Mm-hmm. You just do beautiful work, and you are in the orchestra as well.
Well, first of all, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We're working really hard and diligently. Our communities are very important to us. So presenting quality work and quality music is, what we love to do.
Yes.
And so for myself, yes, I do perform with the orchestra. I've been there for almost 15 years, I believe, as principal horn.
Okay.
So it's always really special for me to be involved and also playing for the audience.
Yes.
It's a great connection.
It is really. I think it's wonderful that what you do, and it felt entertaining, and it also felt like, music gives this feeling of hope. It gives a feeling of rejuvenation. What kind of feeling do you get through the music?
Well, depending on the piece, of course, hope and rejuvenation. I don't know, feelings of excitement too. I mean, it's really interesting, especially when you attend an At the Movies concert, because you have the visual aspect, not always from what we present, but also from your own memories of watching films. So you have that connection of the characters that were already there and established, and then it's brought in through the music. But with a concert that's coming up in March, for example, we won't have the visuals, but there will be that sense of drama, occasion, all the emotions will be there as well.
It's going to be great.
Really, yeah.
What are some of the pieces in that repertoire?
For example, we're opening with Sergei Prokofiev's Classical Symphony. It's very charming and wonderful. It's a wonderful piece. For those who are connoisseurs for classical music, they're going to love it, but also just the detail that is brought through the music, even if you're not as familiar, I think it will still resonate with you. And as you mentioned, emotion is so incredibly powerful, that's represented through the music. I think it will definitely be there with that work as well. And then moving forward, we have, it will be Haydn's Trumpet Concerto, which will be featuring our own principal trumpet, Kenneth Robinson. Okay. And I believe he has been with the organization for almost 30 years now.
Wow.
Yes, he's one of our longest standing members, and it's just such a joy for him to be there with us. And
every year, he's performing in all of your performances.
Yes, every year he's been involved, and it's up until recently we've set our stage a little differently, but generally he and I would always sit next to each other, so it's very present there with the trumpet, and it's fantastic. I love brass, so I love the whole orchestra.
I do, and being able to hear the different pieces and giving the credit when at the final recognition of the different, so that you could see the behind.
When everyone stands up.
Yes, it's just everything about that is really wonderful. And at McMorran, is the stage set up similarly at Imperial Theater? Is there anything different between the two?
I believe it is pretty similar. We're generally on risers. So at the boardwalk, we were not on risers. We had a rather large orchestra that time around. And so we were unable to really accommodate the risers the way the repertoire presented itself. However, we will be on risers at both of the upcoming venues, like we generally are.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how often do you have to rehearse?
Well, we generally have 3 rehearsals, a dress rehearsal,
Okay.
and then the 2 concerts.
Okay. Before each of the 3 times a year you put on performances? How many times a year?
Oh, we have 1, 2, 3, generally I believe 6 concert series each year.
Okay.
Yes. So we generally have one in the fall. Then we have one in December, which has been the Messiah. Then we have January. That is generally our Celtic series.
yes.
Then we have our At the Movies traditionally. And then we have our March concert that generally includes our symphony singers as well.
Okay.
And then our April concert. That's generally
Okay,
what we
there's
present.
quite a bit of productions. And where can we get tickets for this upcoming production?
Oh, absolutely. That will be at theiso.org.
Okay.
Yep, just go on there, and depending on what side you're on, the site itself will direct you where you need to be.
Okay. Can you buy tickets the day of?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yep.
great.
So if you don't have time to go online and you're just really excited to hear our music, because I will have to say our orchestra is really fantastic.
It really is.
It is, yeah, they're incredible.
I mean, especially after having seen it, I really need to, I want to invite other people to come and see and hear. And so great work, keep it up.
Oh, thank
And,
you so much.
Thank you for being here today.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a pleasure. I really appreciate seeing you again.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us on Spotlight.